and welcome to Straight Up by EdexLive. I'm Saumya Solanki, and today we are diving into the strange yet fascinating link between a 19th century masterpiece and a 21st century quantum discovery. We all have seen Vincent van Gogh's The Starry Night at some point. You know the swirls, the colors, that big glowing crescent moon. It's one of the most famous paintings in the world. Now, over 130 years later, scientists doing research have spotted patterns that look almost identical to those swirls, but instead of on a canvas, they found it inside a quantum experiment. Yeah, turns out that the universe is an artist. A quick rewind, Van Gogh painted The Starry Night in 1889 while living in an asylum. He couldn't paint outdoors, so he worked from memory and imagination. He once described seeing a big morning star before sunrise, and that's how the glowing crescent moon and rolling sky came to life. Fast forward to today, physicists from Japan and South Korea were studying ultra-cold quantum fluids as scientists do, and guess what? They spotted swirling crescent patterns that could have been plucked straight out of Van Gogh's masterpiece. Here's how it happened. They were looking into something called Kelvin-Helmholtz instability. Sounds complex, but you have actually seen it before. Think of waves forming where two rivers meet, or the curl of clouds after a storm. It happens when two fluids move past each other at different speeds, creating beautiful swirling patterns. This is normal in oceans or skies, but in quantum fluids, that had never been seen before. Quantum fluids aren't like water in a bottle. They follow the strange rules of quantum mechanics. They can flow without friction and act like one giant perfectly synchronized wave. To study them, the researchers cooled lithium gas into superfluid where atom was in perfect coordination. They made two parts of this condensate flow at different speeds. At the boundary, the usual wave-like patterns appeared. But then came the surprise, and it was stunning. Instead of regular vortices, they saw these crescent-shaped structures called eccentric fractional skyrmions. The lead scientist, Hiromitsu Takeuchi, took one look at them and said that the crescent looked exactly like the moon in The Starry Night. Now, this isn't just a cool shapes in science story. Skyrmions are being explored for spintronics, a type of technology that could make computers faster and more energy efficient. Finding a brand new kind of skyrmion means new possibility for controlling these structures and potentially a leap forward in computing. And maybe the bigger picture here is that sometimes the patterns in art aren't just human imagination. They might be echoes of how nature itself works. From the swirling skies Van Gogh painted to the invisible dance of particles at the edge of absolute zero. So, from a painter's brush in 1889 to a quantum lab in 2025, we find the same shapes, the same beauty, just on two completely different canvases. That's all for now. For more updates, follow us on social media and stay tuned to EdexLive. See you next time with more such interesting and fun stories.